let me take this opportunity and invite the president, NUFA, Northern Uganda Film Association. You will be able to tell us the genesis, how everything started from, and reaching where we are. Are we progressing? The vision in 5 years to come, where are we going to be? Thank you.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you so much, members of the press. Like I said earlier on, my name is Acholi Inn, and I'm the president of Northern Uganda Filmmakers Association. I would like to, like he has said, that Northern Uganda film sector continues to grow every single day that goes by. For the record, I think the film sector here, the first time that a fully made feature film was done was around 2002 with the famous Wayakabonyo Kwane. Most of us were still kids, but then also consistently for the past 10 to 15 years, the film sector has been really growing from strength to strength. What do I mean from strength to strength? Last year when we did the first edition of the Northern Uganda Film Award, we got 70 submissions. But this year we got 92 submissions. So that's almost a growth rate of 31% from the first year's edition. So that can tell you that the film sector is growing. A lot of other filmmakers are contributing into making sure that they tell our stories in the best way that they can. And then, like the Vice President said, from the 92 submissions that we received, the jury members assessed these films that were submitted, and then they came up with a list of 64 nominations. This 64 nomination involves the cast and the crew, and then also involves the different films that was really deemed very fit. And the 64 nomination cut across 15 different categories. The 15 different categories involve the best actor, best actress, directors, screenwriters, documentaries, among others. But then also every year, now it has become a culture of NUFA Award to recognize an individual whose work has really impacted the storytelling in the region. So this year's Honoree Award recipient is Macleod Baker Ochola, the Bishop Emeritus of Kitgum Diocese. For people who know the Bishop, or if you don't know the Bishop has really used his platform to, for peace building, but beyond that, he has always used his platform for storytelling. He has always told several stories about we as a region and the stories of our people. So this year's Honoree Award would go to him. So the 16th category in this year's edition is not competitive. It's an honor that we give, but all the 15 different categories, we are going to be seeing filmmakers that are coming all across Northern Uganda competing to win. So on the 2nd of May, when you come at Acholi Inn, where the award gala night is going to happen, they are going to be announcing 15 winners in 15 different categories. So I think that is it. The genesis, like you've asked, Steve, the Uganda film sector generally has been going on for a while. UCC, our partner, has been holding the Uganda Film Festival. I think this is the 13th year running. But if you look at it, there are emerging filmmakers, which we would like to call them the last mile filmmakers, who may not necessarily have the same opportunity to make films that can actually be accepted at, say, UCC or Icon Award or any of these international film festivals. But then, now as NUFA, we are here to say our work is to make sure that we help in the capacity building, because film sector is very competitive everywhere. So we help in training the filmmakers so that the stories that they tell would be up to standard. And then we also help in networking, so that at the end of the day, we have also the filmmakers who can work with filmmakers elsewhere. Like the Vice President said, some might be surprised that how come that we also have films that are submitted from Kampala. So those are filmmakers that originally come from Northern Uganda, but they work in Kampala, or they are based in Kampala, but then they came and then shot their film in the region. Could be in Acholi, or in West Nile, or in Lango, or in Karamoja. So that's why you also see a number of the films also being nominated there. So for us, NUFA is about giving opportunities to filmmakers that comes originally from Northern Uganda. You're either based in Northern Uganda and work in film, or you originally come from Northern Uganda and then working elsewhere, but then we also still recognize you and give you the platform that you need so that you can also favorably have your film recognized. Why what we do matter is, we come from a region where we are faced with a lot of challenges that would make like the film sector grow. From distribution, we don't have TV station. Now we have one in West Nile. We have like West Nile TV, and then we have a few online ones like the Orama TV in Lera, and then that is all we have. So that means like the filmmakers, when they make their films, there's nowhere where like their film could be distributed and seen. But then also, still with some of those challenges that we have is about also like the exhibition spaces. There are no cinemas. Also still like recently, there's a cinema that was started like in Arua. So for the film ecosystem, once you don't have like the ecosystem that supports from the development of the story to the production and then like the marketing and then distribution, there's no way that you can actually get your films out there. So now what we are trying to do with the NUFA Award is to make sure that we put spotlights on the filmmakers from Northern Uganda, that like their films are seen, or people start to get to know that these people are actually making films. To a lot of people, one of the biggest challenges that we are struggling with is they say we don't have the stars, that the recognizable faces that people will see that, and then they will say that is a film star, they did this and this a film. So we have now movies that are made, and after making these films, they do like the filmmakers will do the film premiere, and after the film premiere, there's nowhere where these films go. So it would either be in their hard drives or some might upload them on their YouTube channel. But then if one doesn't know about the YouTube channel, then there's nowhere that they can actually get to see. So that's why like what we do really matters, and we invite every member of the public to support like the film sector in the best way that they can. Because also what we do as filmmakers, without the audience that are supposed to consume this work, there is no way that what we do really matters. We film like any other thing, it's a product, you know. So if somebody makes, say, like a chapati, they would expect that somebody should consume them. If maybe like an artist do a song, they would also expect that maybe like somebody will listen to them. Or if somebody makes like shoes, they would expect like people are going to buy and then put on them. So for us, if we like to grow the film sector in the North, we have got to make these movies and make these films, and then like the local people should also consume them, be able like to watch them or buy them. That's like the way that we can actually grow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, President NUFA. I want to take this opportunity and invite different partners who are here to at least say something why they thought they should be part of this. I want to begin with you, my brother, if you can come closer and you introduce yourself, your company, then you tell us why you thought you should be part of this year award. Thank you so much. Maybe if you can come.
We could start with this one on stage as the others come.
Okay, let me begin with Olara.
Okay, thank you, moderator, and thank you for this association, Mr. President, and the Publicity Secretary. As I said before, my name is Ola Richard, and I work with Wakobe Education Foundation. Wakobe Education Foundation is a social enterprise that nurtures children in education, but our idea is that we nurture a creative generation. The theme for this year in this award is stories that redefine us. And at Wakobe, we are nurturing creativity from the local ingenuity. Way back when we were in the camps, we used to make toys, and those toys are very creative in nature. And in that format, we think that ingenuity, when taken in class, can nurture children for better outcomes in education. And the reason why we decided to partner with this association is that we have a similar vision. Looking at what NUFA does is they are trying to give platforms for the creatives in Northern Uganda to showcase their talents and be able to be seen in the world. And in that very way, we as Wakobe, we are also giving platforms for children that are creative in nature to showcase their talents outside. And we think this synergy can create a bigger platform for both the creative industry and our children. And therefore, my request to NUFA is that maybe in the long run, you can also design an award for those children who are creating and building innovations in the aspects in education, but mining of the ingenuity of the local people, our local talents, our local knowledge that we have, because that can translate into a technology that in the long run will be able to solve our own problem in this region, but also in the country and the continent at large. So in the long run, I request maybe you try to design a category that will be able to celebrate such minds and also make them seen in different spaces that you have. Thank you. We shall always be able to support you, and we shall always share the work that you do in the different platforms that we are, so that collectively we can be known and also give platforms for other talents to be seen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Global Path.
Global Path. Maybe can you leave the chair?
Okay.
Thank you.
You want him to sit down?
Bye.
You give him mine. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can introduce yourself at the company.
Okay, yes, can hold it? Okay.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Ocheng Jerome. I am a network and system engineer at Global Path, together with my colleague, Ochen Pius, who is helping with the media. We are located at Papuna House, Housing Finance Bank Building, 3rd floor for references. We basically do business in internet service provisioning at dedicated level and at shared level. So today we are purposely here to support the cause here, especially with the process of streaming with the media. We understood the need and we connected with the in charge. Apparently we have our network running at the regional office at Elefante. So we are very much glad and very much privileged for the support and the continued strategic partnership. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Maybe my sister, if I can have you also say what or two to the people who are watching at us right now.
Thank you so much. My name is Rashmi Nyombi, representative Halispa. We are so happy to be part of this. We are very, very glad to be part of this. Halispa, we discovered that many people get tickets to go abroad to get therapeutic massage. And then we said, why not? Let us start such a thing. It helps the body. We heal the body with our hand techniques and our essential oils. So please come and support us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I am Abalo Tracy Veronica from TJ's Beauty Line. TJ's Beauty Line deals specifically in cosmetics, and we have a section for spa as well. And the reason as to why we suggested that partnering with NUFA would be a great idea is the film stars and the actors and actresses. Of course, not every character needs to look the same. Some people will need to look more beautiful, some people will need to look more attractive. The makeup helps, the cosmetics help, so it's also part of the making of the film. And we're so great to be part of NUFA. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
First of all, allow me to apologize for the late turn up. Well, I'm Griffin. I'm here on behalf of NASHO. And at NASHO, we look beyond just the electronics and all that. We look at how we support the community. And the best way is looking at the different projects we have running around. And the film industry is something that's really coming up. And as NASHO, we are glad to be a part of this venture. And different people who are part of this come around and they buy different devices from us. So we look at how do we look back and how do we give back to the clients we serve every day. So at NASHO, we decided to partner with NUFA this year because we also want to build upcoming talent in the North, and it's our way of giving back to the community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me go back to the vice, to the publicity secretary. Moses, can you be able to elaborate to us how much are we selling our tickets and the slots we are left with? So,
Yeah.
And the day for the event.
Yeah, thank you very much, moderator, for this opportunity again. On the event details, this year's event is going to be hosted here in Acholi Inn on 2nd May 2026. That falls on a Saturday. The host for this year's event is Bernard Luhum, and his co-host will be Emma Bongomin. We're also going to have a black carpet experience this year. Prior to the event starts at 5, but between 3 to 5, we'll have that black carpet moment, interviewing the guests who are coming, the nominees, interacting and just getting to know the feel and the expectations from the event. And the host for the black carpet experience is Tracy Ayot. The Honoree Award will be presented this year by Chief Justice Emeritus Alphonse Owindolo, who will do it with a special citation that will be done by Ambassador Olaratono. I think we all know. Yeah, majorly that's the details. Our tickets, we have 3 categories of the tickets. We have the standard at 30,000, we have the gold at 50, and we have a table of 4 at 300K. Our ticket selling points are quite many within town. We have National Computers, we have one at the reception of Acholi Inn, we have at Lamaro Studios, and also we have at Elefante Commons reception. So in case you need our tickets, kindly just reach out to those spots and procure your ticket in time, because we want the day of 2nd to just be the day of enjoyment. You come and just access the venue, no time to be transacting again. Also for the filmmakers, who are registered within NUFA, you can reach out. We have a discount or subsidized rate running for the registered filmmakers that ends this week. After this week, that discount is off. So if you can prioritize getting your tickets early enough, that would be a plus for you. We also want to
Do you have a different price for couples, maybe, if we are two?
We do not have different price for couples.
How about room for bargaining?
Sponsored.
Yeah. So just allow me to maybe hint again on the various sponsors, like the confirmed sponsors we have for this year's event. We have the Ministry of Genders, Labour and Social Development. We have Uganda Communication Commissions that has been with us for quite a number of years. We have Oyeyeng Productions, they're based in Lira. We have National Producers Guild of Uganda. We have Elefante Commons. We have Orama TV in Lira. We have Kakebe Technologies, a technology company in Lira. We have Global Path Network, which I think we saw the representatives around. Many were asking, do we have internet here? I think next time we have to ask them early enough so that when you have such engagements, we always have the internet. But they've connected us at our offices, and I think on the event day, we're also going to have internet so that we can keep updated with whatever is going on, and we can also share with the world about NUFA Awards. We have National Computers, which we had a representative tell us what they do. We have Wahobe. We have Uganda Federations of Movie Industries. We have Speak FM. We have Mega FM, Alice Spars, TJ Beauty Line that we saw, also the representative.
Radio patches.
Radio passes, all these radio stations that were earlier on mentioned by our moderator are all part of us, and also our influencers. We forgot to mention the people who are supporting us on influencing. Really, they've come to support us, and they are also part of our sponsors. That is Intodip, Trona. They've also come in board to help us push this event, and we really appreciate and recognize their efforts. As I go to conclude, I love to still extend my sincere appreciation to all of us. Let's continue rallying our people from Northern Uganda, our families, our friends to come for this great event. This is just not a celebration of film excellence. It's also a great moment to network. We're going to be having a number of guests from various institutions, like a lot of development partners who are going to come through. You never know, maybe the discussion may be beyond just film. Maybe there's something also you're doing within your community, and you get maybe to meet ambassador from Rochopayo. You get to share and you get something develops more than just film. We're also going to be having some ambassadors like from the Royal Danish Embassy coming through. So it's a great moment to network as the people of Northern Uganda and to pick up the discussion to push this region beyond just the film that is bringing us together on that particular day and wherever endeavors we're trying to push through. So I would love to end here, and I appreciate everyone for turning up. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, so basically, like I said earlier on, like we will not be here without people who are really, really supporting. And if maybe you're not being supported like the film sector, please do. This event has been going on, this is like the second year running. And it's very important that we recognize people who are really being supporting. So if you're being out there supporting like the film sector, we are grateful. So like he mentioned some of the online influencers. So we have like the Duotunes, we have like Macleod TV. We have like Marcus. Like Marcus is not here. Please, I think like a guy like him, and then like the Prince J, and then like the Brian's kid. They're the guys who have always been like pushing this, you know, what we are doing without even like pay, and we are grateful. So if you are here, if like this film sector grows, if it must grow, then it's all our responsibility. Let's push it. It's going to be bringing us like the opportunities that we need so that we can get the investment that can actually pay all of us. So thank you so much. Maybe if there are going to be some questions.
Members, thank you so much. Personally, I want to take this opportunity and appreciate each one of you. I know you are busy people, but for turning up for this press conference, as the moderator, I want to appreciate each one of you. Had it been this time, I want to grip your hand, but please, just take my appreciation. And at this juncture, we want to pick question. If you have, from the media, if you have question for the executive of NUFA, Northern Uganda Film Association, this is the right time. But I want to assure you, everything is set. This is the second edition, and we learn through the past mistake. The first edition, there was some loopholes, but the executive have worked upon it. Expect a lot of improvement in this year's event. Maybe if I can have question. Mao from Mega FM.
Thank you very much. So you mentioned, my name is Norbert. I work with Mega FM, who's reporter, sports journalist. I want to maybe get to know the 15 categories, the different categories, maybe if you can give us.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to update out there.
Yeah.
Then, lastly, I would like to also know why you had to choose Baker Ochola as the person who will give that honorary award.
Right. So, if I'm like to start with, the 15 categories are, we have best short film, best documentary film, best feature film, best production design, best sound, best editor, best director, best cinematography, best actress, best actor, best child actor, best VFX, that is like special effects.
Yes.
Yeah, special effects. Yeah. The best original soundtrack. At least now we are linking like those who do music and film, so that you could be writing your music, but you could actually also like add like to storytelling. Best screenplay and the jury's award. So, and then the 16th category is the honorary award. The Bishop, Macleod Baker Ochola, as you have mentioned, his work has really been defined by peace building. You know, growing up in Northern Uganda where there was a lot of insurgency, he was among those individuals who really labored hard to fight for peace in Northern Uganda. But also just beyond his work as a bishop and fighting for peace, he has always been telling stories. If you meet the bishop, he would always tell you a story. Like a few days ago, I was in Kitgum like to meet him, and he told me one of the rarest stories I've never even heard here in Acholi. So like we have like the Macleod TV here. I think he had some interaction with him. Any of the media people, if you have had interaction with the bishop, he would tell you stories about our heritage as the Acholi or as the people of Northern Uganda. So we're honoring him because even if he did not use his platform or like use a medium of audiovisual like we do to tell stories through movies, his telling of oral stories paved way for us now to tell stories, like to recognize that authentic stories of our people really matter. So that's like why like the committee have decided to honor him with the Honoree Award. Thank you.
Thank you so much for responding to that. Maybe if I can pick any other question. Ivan, you have any question?
Okay.
Yeah, Ivan Luotion.
Yeah.
Guys, good morning again.
Yeah, morning.
My question is just going, I have one question. What are the challenges you are facing as the filmmakers in the region today?
The challenges that we are facing are quite many. I would just maybe mention a few. I think the infrastructure around film, because like one could not just say only money. Money may not be like the first, but like the infrastructure around film is not yet fully developed. For a film sector to be like to work really well, you need to make sure that the infrastructure that support like the development of stories and the production that now comes to equipment and like the skilled manpower, and then when it comes like to post-production, when you're going to edit and stuff like that. But then also then you're looking at the marketing. So if you're marketing, who are the distributors who are working to make sure that when like the filmmakers make the movies, their work is like to send this product now to the final consumer. And then like the exhibition spaces, like there are no cinemas, there are no facilities where like the filmmakers can actually screen. So that's why now when the filmmakers make their film, they get like an hotel, maybe Acholi Inn or Boma or Tax Center or whichever place, and then you just go and premiere that film on that day. And then once you premiere, so that means like the people who are going to come, they're going to watch the film. Those who are not going to come, they cannot have any other opportunity like to watch the film. But we know that like all these movies that are grossing like a lot of films, I mean money, worldwide, they have the cinema run that could go for about 1 or 2 weeks or even like a month, that like this film are screening every day. So if you miss to watch it today, you could go watch it tomorrow. And then most of the monies are being through that. But then also, like the funding is really, really key, that I think we need a lot of investment into like the film sector. Most of the filmmakers that we work with, I must really say, for us as NUFA, we would not be here without like the filmmakers themselves, because they go out there to make films, some even without a budget. It's just like the collaboration. But then we know like if you are to make work that is really, really good, it needs budget. And then like that is one of the biggest challenges that we have. But there also like some policies around like film. There are so many, but those are just a few that we could mention for now.
Yes, just to add on to what the president said, I think to me, another challenge I've observed is also the mindset, how we, the people from the region, are receiving. I think it's very common practice that I can visit the Ben, I can visit Macleod, and I sit in his house and on his TV I'll be watching only either Nigerian or action movies, or I will not get him maybe showing One Last Puff produced by Ojo Dong, or the Karamoja, shot in Karamoja, or like the number of films I sing. So if we, the people from North, can also support these films, like start to support these filmmakers from Northern region, like we start to perceive whatever they're doing positively. When they put up some of this, like we rally behind them. This has been, we appreciate a few who have always been there, like supported this and all that. But I think if you can continue to spread this message and let every last person in the grassroots there start to believe that we can see the Van Vickers, we can see the Lupita Nyong'os and all that come from Gulo, Amora, and Agaga and all that, then we can definitely get to push this industry far. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Members, I can pick only two for now, then we wind up. We are left with only 7 minutes. We said we are taking only 30 minutes because we don't want to take, we don't want to keep people here for long. Maybe I can have Macleod, then Mr. Toa, do you have any question? Trana? Okay, Trana, maybe I have Trana and Macleod.
Good morning. We saw the theme for the event being about, I wanted like if you guys can give us like
Like the dress code. Okay. So the dress code for this year's event is
African way.
bold African. So that means please come in the way that you think best represents you as an African. I'm not sure whether somebody showing up La Chome or something like that. But just choose what you think best represents you as an African. We also like put like a dress code to this because this is a premium event. I know that people are going to buy tickets. I know that people can maybe afford to get the tickets. But then we also want you like to show up in a way that is premium. Yeah. So like the bold African, it just please talk to your seamstress, like talk to your tailor, talk to your fashion designer to just get you something that once you show up on that red carpet next Saturday, people are going to be like, okay. Just make a statement. Like that's what we're saying. Just come ready to make a statement with what you're dressing on.
Okay.
But I also think the word bold is making people so inquisitive. But I think as long as you've come dressed an African, you're going to enter. But if you're so off, it's going to be a bit of challenge for you to come through if you're not portraying what defines you here. So the word bold should not discourage us from coming or from dressing an African. You can go get your chitenge out there, make your tailor do their work properly. And yeah, my girlies, let's just be decent and nice. Yeah. I think this...
I also want to promise people on Saturday, my Jane will not be there. Then also the event is falling on Saturday. The Arsenal fans, Manchester fans, please don't come in Jersey for the event. Let me take Lut Macleod TV at the event festival.
Okay, thank you so much, the organizers and my fellow influencers. I want to talk on my behalf and then on behalf of people who are watching this right now.
Right.
Asking some questions. Let me start with the concerns here. People are asking if the tables will have some drinks on them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then another question is that people are not talking about refreshments. Are they coming and starving? These are the kind of questions that are popping up, and it's very important. And then, but then they are also saying you're smart, but the stomach is too big.
That's what I'm telling them. I will work on it.
Yes,
So we can just talk about the cocktail.
And for me, if you help us highlight that, I think we'll be good to go.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much.
And I will come back to you. You will be the last person.
For the worries about drinks or refreshment or anything, it's unfortunate that last year budget cut us short and we are not able to do some of the things we had put in plan. But the good news is this year, everyone who accesses, as you access the venue, just make sure you show up, you keep time. There'll be a cocktail set up that you go pick whatever cocktail of your choice as you go to access the venue. However, the cocktail is just a one-off. When you want to do like 10 more glasses and all that, now that would be at your cost, but there'll be a cocktail for each and every one as you access the venue if you're interested. That is what you're prepared.
Yeah.
But Acholi Inn also has varieties of things they offer. So just in case you do not come only prepared for the cocktail NUFA as said, you can also carry something so that you can grab any other thing of your choice, maybe when you want and all that. But that is what we're prepared. It's quite better this year than it was last year.
So basically, also like Dibben, like I think some people are so afraid when they hear the name Acholi Inn, they feel like, man, things they are super expensive. But then also like this is film, right? This is glamour. So you also need like a place like that. But we also like in conversion with the management of Acholi Inn to also maybe that they have like a subsidized price that people can like for that day to just buy drinks and food. So please, there are going to be things to drink and like food. But unfortunately, that's now going to have to come at your budget. But the drinks are going to be very, very subsidized. Yeah. And then like there were two questions. That was one, and then like
the table.
And like yes, like the tables are gonna have some drinks. now we're just gonna find out from them what they will need. But then initially we had planned that there's gonna be some wine, there's gonna be some fresh drinks, which could be like sodas and like some water, so to make sure like the people who have got like those tables could have comfort around it. But if maybe like somebody need like a whiskey or maybe a gin, that could also be arranged. But we only have only limited table. Right now, as we speak, we have only like 10 tables remaining. So if you still want to get a table, also please get yours like now. And then also like the tickets. Initially, like the only ticket like for this year's event is 300. Yeah. And now most of them are already gone out. So please, I would encourage you to use the merchant code that is moving on, which is 453247 to reserve your ticket now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have clarified about the table. Members, we don't expect anyone to carry table from home. You will get the table from here. Ivan, let me get you as the last person.
Thank you so much, moderator, for giving me yet another opportunity. You talked of the movies, like the challenges you're facing. How can someone access your movies?
So apparently now we are trying to partner. Like early on, we mentioned Orama TV based in Lera. We are working out like an arrangement with them so that like individual producers can license their work to go on Orama TV. So now our role as the association is now to just say there's an opportunity here that your film can get distributed. And because now once you license your film, which could be like for a year or 6 months or maybe like 2 years, then like the like the streaming platform or like the distributor like Orama, now you discuss what budget, like if they want to license like for a year, how much can they pay you so that they can also like be screening like that film. So that is like one thing that we are having the conversation. But then we also got approached by Kwiso TV. They're based in Kampala. They want to license all the nominated film for this year. So that's also going to be give an opportunity like for the filmmakers to actually make money out of their work.
You don't have another online platform that someone can go and download the movies?
All of them, no. Yeah.
Okay, maybe as we stop, Biko, can I have your last?
Mentioned some challenges last year. I don't know if you take us back. How is this year going to be different from what we had last year?
This year is gonna be like 30 times better than what we had last year. Because like last year we were, what is the word? It was like baptism of fire, I would say.
Pilot.
You get? We just dive head on. We knew that we wanted to do the word. None of us have ever done that word. But then also like the word that was done here, like nothing like that had really been done in the entire Northern Uganda. So it was, we just used it like to test the waters. But this year around, like the setup, the production, the presenters, and the people who are going to perform are like way bigger. But then also like the quality of film that have been submitted for this year are even like much better than that. But then also like what makes it even more beautiful is if you have like the caliber of Bishop Ochola and all these EU ambassadors, then you have like the Danish ambassadors, and then we have like one of the guests of honor is the Special Presidential Envoy on Trade and Tourism, Rosa Malango. They're all going to be coming, and then like the networking is going to be bigger. Because like a whole filmmakers are coming, they now know that like Northern Uganda is making a statement as far as like film is concerned. So just come expect to have one of the best black carpet experience you've ever seen. That is going to be happening here. Thank you.
Maybe one of the partners has question.
Yeah.
Okay, you welcome.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, once again, my name is Nyombi. Actually, it's just I have a suggestion. We talked about how we're going to promote the movie, the Acholi this side. No, I'm not too much of this side. I come from Kampala. I was one an actress, and I'm just called for gigs sometimes. But as long as I'm concerned, the time and the minutes and the hours we're going to take focusing on televisions that we have in Uganda, it's going to delay a lot. My suggestion would be, if you can really focus on social media platforms like TikTok, trust me, people are moving from television to TikToks. The views of televisions and TikTok, no. as personally, I could suggest if you can sit down with your members, create a TikTok account, make lives, put episodes of your movie. It's gonna run faster on the television. Remember, on TikTok you're going to pay few. I'm not putting any television down, but as an actress, that is really my suggestion. That is too fast. People be online at 3, middle of the night. Few hour television at that time. Few hour television that time. So that think about it. Thank you, Sabalene.
Thank you. Thank you for that suggestion.
You made mention you are not part of the region. The way I'm looking at you, very soon you will be part of the region.
Home and I just feel I'm home.
Hey,
You are home.
the way I'm looking at you, very soon you will be part of the region. Thank you.
Okay.
Maybe if you can respond to that.
Well, thank you, Nyombi, for that. Like it's true that the technology is changing how everything is moving. That is a very good suggestion that like the filmmakers, the association, or like individual filmmakers can actually take on to make sure that like the film can actually reach out to the intended audience. But then right after like this year's edition, we're gonna have like an engagement meeting to just have an evaluation of how this year went and how can we do better and how can we set like new trend on how we're going to get these movies out there. So yeah, that is going to be taken up, and thank you for suggesting it.
Members, we have come to the end, but I would like to take this time and appreciate each one of you who made it here for this press conference. I want to appreciate different partners, Ministry of Gender, Uganda Communication Commission, and the different partners that we have in the house. To NUFA, I want to appreciate you. We need to nurture talent. There's one thing I don't like so much is at my home, normally when they are watching translated movies, Mr. Twa, I stop, I say, no, you leave it. So it's high time we support these people so that we can move away from playing maybe translated movies and other thing. I want to assure you people, it's going to be massive that day. Just come 2nd May, which is Saturday, 2026. You will enjoy. This is the best place to be, as African Magic. They are doing nomination. We are now doing ours.
Yeah.
So I want to appreciate them. Thank you so much.
But as we conclude, like to everyone coming for the award, please, we emphasize like time. Yeah. Time is really, really key. We are going to start on time. So like the arrival time is from 5 to 6:30. That's like where people will arrive, the black carpet experience, the networking, the cocktail. From around 6:30, we are settling inside the hall. From 7 sharp, the show begins, and we want it to end at exactly 10. So if you're gonna be there, you wanna feel like I wanna take a shower at 10 and show up at 11, you come when now guys are for after party or something. So please emphasize that, make sure that you come here on time so that you don't miss any of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's meet on Saturday. Thank you for the people who were watching this press conference online. Thank you so much. Members, let's come in big numbers. I want to appreciate one of the artists, Trace Music, Striker Trace, you are most welcome. So, thank you.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.